Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm Likes the Bacon. And it's been a while. Coming back to Dragon Age Inquisition after somewhat of a break. Still noodling around in the hinterlands. And trying to get my chat up. Hang on a second. Okay, still have the stupid hat I can't stand. There we go. Alright, what was I doing? Where was I going? I got some strange bedfellows. What's this over here? Still gotta take out one more rift, so I might as well head over there and do it. Not finished with this area. I'm gonna take more of a minimal approach here and probably not talk as much, because A, I'm tired, and B, I'm tired. I don't feel so clever. So I think I'm just gonna play the game and let it happen. There's the rift. Oh, that's cool. Never saw this. Ow. See if I can mess this up a little bit. Certainly help. His health is okay. Wait for it to solidify again. Ah, gotta get out of the way. Don't hit me, boss. Yeah, I know that's not my line. And one more should do it. Sneak up from behind here. There it is. Should do it. I am on fire. Cool. Should have netted me something. Okay, let's see. People are hurt. Let's see if we can head back to a camp on the way. Oh, nice. Yes, I could explore more, but no. Let us rest.
Nothing to report, sir.
Alright, and now we should be nice and cozy. Alright, need to head north for these quests. Fairly certain I was here. Yep.
Damn it, Ritz, where are you?
I rescued Ritz.
I found Ritz and rescued her from an attack by the Templars. She's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time. It's dangerous out here for everyone. I'm glad the Inquisition is trying to put things right.
Will you also kiss the ring? Dang! Very nice. Yay, points. What can I do here? I can add to the thunder. Straight up lightning bolt would be nice. I can make myself even more. Spells burn away ambient magic that would otherwise slow down your casting. Every spell you cast shortens your active cooldown time, so that is useful. When you cast a fire spell, the spell consumes half of your current barrier to empower it. The larger the barrier consumed, the greater the bonus to the spell's damage. Yeah, I'm not sure I want that one. The clean burn is kind of nicer. I'll be able to use my fire more, but kind of like the idea of having a lightning bolt too. Launch a salvo of elemental blast from your staff that homes in on targets ahead of you. Okay, that's actually pretty nice too. Storm comes to your aid. Even without your calling it, when you're in combat, lightning will periodically strike a random... Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I like this. This is nice. Not thinking about this too much, but... okay. Nobody else has any more. Alright, fine. Did I assign it? I did not. Oh, I don't have to. Sweet. Hadouken! Oh, yeah. Oh man, he's fricasseed. Fricking camera. Dead? What the? Oh, that's Cassandra. Whoops. Sorry. Loot? Won't you have some loot? No? There we go. Oh! That could be nice. And a bowstring. Huzzah. And more elf fruit. What the? Okay, Varric just decided to go jumping for no reason. Cassandra, where are you? Let's see. Shard shield, no. How do I compare again? That is not good enough. And it's that crappy shield from Dragon Age 1. That's alright. She can wear the teapot shield, that's fine. Let's head over there, it's closer. And just take in the lovely scenery. Oh look, iron. Man, I should totally be sleeping right now. I didn't itch to play this game though. Ooh, hello.
Where the Templars? They don't. Where the Templars? They don't care who they kill anymore.
Is this your husband's ring? I'm so sorry.
I found this ring on a Templar I killed.
This is it. Praise to you and the Inquisition for giving my husband justice. It won't bring him back, but his spirit will rest
Now,
easy.
kiss the ring!
As will mine.
No? Not gonna kiss the ring?
Thank you again.
Okay. Cleaning up all sorts of stuff here. And what else we got? We got another one of those astratums. Wait. Astrarium. You know, it'd be nice if I could speak properly. Alright. And then I gotta keep heading over here to go talk to Master of Horses. Master. Shards in the hinterlands. Yeah, screw the shards. The threat remains. Speak with Corporal Vale about the state of the hinterlands. Okay, I could do that. Or I could... I guess I didn't find that yet. East Road Bandits, still gotta take them out. Let's see. Fast travel. Templars in the west I didn't take care of, really? Alright. Let us head here. Let's set a marker for... What is this crap? Conscientious objector. Where's the logging stand? Is there? Come on, who's this? Okay. Well, that's close enough. Might as well go there and then head down. Really, it doesn't matter.
Nothing to report, sir.
And dead end. How do I get out of here? That's certainly one way to do it.
Watch your step.
Ooh, hello. Ooh. Nice. Random chest in the woods. Canary battle axe. Effing useless for me. Whoa! Ow. This game's gonna make me go blind. Redcliffe Village. Still need to open up our lay.
Thank you.
Right.
Come on.
Ram chops, ram cutlets, braised ram with all the trimmings.
Huh. feel like you're a ram.
Greetings.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah, I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war, and the fools who now fight it. Thank you. Matrin was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
Can you join us?
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
As a mage, I can relate.
I came from the Circle myself. I know something of the conflict, and I didn't join the rebels either.
True enough. If the Inquisition believes I can help, then
Ho
I
ho
will do
ho!
what I can.
Kiss the ring!
Skills are yours. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Agent acquired. Oh my god. Sweet. Still don't know what it means.
I will leave shortly. You have my word.
Alright. Ooh, more power. Nice. My liver's phylactery. Okay, what else we need? There is a question mark. What is that? I have set a course. Ow. Okay. What's up with that noise?
I'll keep an eye out. More cold weather coming. Fool villages.
Okay, I found him. You can stop now.
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Farewell.
And to you.
Find 5 apostate caches. More crap. Lovely. What's in here anyway? Seems to be a pass over to the conscientious objector. Yeah, why not? I really need to make my way to this horse master. So let's do that. It looks like there might be a pass from there. Defender armor. That can't be better than what Cassandra has already. Ooh, that is pretty. It is better. Melee defense, and then, yeah, sure. Nice. Shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Oh, oh Lord. Damn, he blocked it. Oh, I knew that was coming. You bastard. Ooh, he's done. Right about here. guys are annoying. Damn, these guys are annoying. Barracks hurts. Varric, my boy. Drink up. How do I do this again? There we go. Who else is hurt? Oh, I am. Yeah, I'll stick with it for now. Loot. Another Ferelden unlocked. Very nice. More of this crazy ass lyrium. I'm standing right on the thing. Why isn't it? Alright. Should be something hiding here. Yeah, there you are. Oh, hello. Secret? No? No secret. Just a camera giving me vertigo. Okay. That's enough. Let's see what's going on here. The Witchwood. Yes, I am going to the cabin. Okay. Seriously, should have named this game Dragon Age Farming Simulator. If I stop to get everything, this game will be 3 times as long. It's ridiculous. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Let's sneak, peek in the window for a second. Looks like a fade disruption. Oh crap! Oh, you've got to be kidding me! I hate these things. I hate these things. Wow, they were doing a really good job of knocking him on his ass. My guess is that, yeah. Fortunately, I think that's what happened to the poor mage. He got possessed. Enhanced Amulet of Magic. Inventory locked. Okay, are we still in combat? Venari Buckler. Yeah. Oh, shh. Where'd you guys come from? Oh, I hate the shields. Can't block this. Now you're on fire. Varric. Somebody alive? Oh. That should do it. Okay, battle's over, you can chill. Some other loot out here. Of course there's Alfred. There's always out fruit. Yeah, no stuff to take those assholes out. Looks like I shall be taking the long way around. West Road. So I'm gonna come up on those Templars pretty soon. Or not. Finished. Oh, that was a good start. Oh, that was a good finish. Those would be the bad guys. Oh, yep. There we go. Oh, more of them. Still alive. Game, you're really pissing me off with your detection here. Another Ferelden lock. And it looks like I already marked this area for myself. You know, I promise one day I'm going to redo this, not as a blind playthrough, because, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of downtime here, and probably boring-ass stuff is, you know, just me walking around. There's no purpose. Well, there is purpose, it's buried under a ton of frickin' minutiae. Oh, that was fun. Claimed the area, told him to get the hell out. That worked out quite well. Oh, incoming. That's not bad. Alright, buddy, pop a potion, man. Ooh. More for all the unlocks, good. Where the hell am I? Great, denied, so I'm basically heading toward the Templars to the west anyway. Fine. No problem.
past events in the Fade, Solas, or the memories of them. But the Fade distorts reality. Surely it cannot offer a true reflection of what occurred.
Are your own memories any different? The truth is never precise, regardless of where you are.
I like when they talk to each other. Those who sympathize. Yeah, alright, fine. Looks like I just did. Hello. Archers suck. Ellis, you are my friend. Time to claim it. This bridge was broken recently, most likely in fighting between the apostate. Okay. Can I cross it? Looks like I can still get past. There's someone up here to kill. Ooh, quite a few people up here to kill. Okay, if you're paralyzed... Back the hell up. Ooh, he's panicked. Now he's panicked and on fire. Oh, okay. Play that game with me, son? Alright. There you go. You're done. Stick a fork in him. He's done. Screams secret path, but not really. Screams get lost in the graphics. There we go. I'm right on top of it. And oh. I am right where it's supposed to be here. Oh, their camp's up there. Money is good. I just passed the... Oh, yeah. Why is the battle music playing and there's... Oh. Take it back, take it back, take it back. Dreams won't stop until you take it back to the Western Fortress. They will never stop. You will wake up screaming and find notes written by your own sleeping hand. Take it back, or I will draw allies to do it for me. What the hell? Also, why is this not... The hell, man? Okay. What about that? I just walked right through there. Alright. I'll set my waypoint back here. Yeah, I was there, so what's the problem? Need to claim this or what? Very weird. You know, it occurs to me that music's playing like I'm supposed to be fighting somebody and there's nobody there. Also occurring to me that I have not saved in a while. Maybe the Templars are out to lunch. Alright, seriously, this is pissing me off. Just go to the next camp. So you gotta cross the bridge. Okay. I don't care how many demons and apostates are in that area. The package was lost somewhere in the river north of those farms. Follow the river and find it, or we'll find you. Yay, more side quests. You gotta be fucking kidding me. This is busy work. Come on, game. Make with the story. I don't even want to fight anybody. I just want to make it somewhere and get some things done. Oh my god. More shit. Safeguards against looters. Search the Northern Hills. They're telling everyone to leave until the mages and Templars are burning everything down. I saw the way the merchants were looking, though. We just flee, they'll pick our houses clean. I'm taking our little project to the cave in the hills up north. You know the one. It'll be safe there until all this blows over. Oh, this all blows over. Whatever. Hessel. Oh, yeah, that's horrible how they're looting you. As I already looted everything I could possibly loot. Blood Lotus. Ooh, here we go.
This would make a good place to camp.
I shall. Make some dudes. Alright. Hey, can restock my potions too. And everybody's rested.
Nothing to report, sir.
I got more power. I'm good. Good. Oh. So my stuff gets automatically replenished? Replenish. Replenish. Okay. The hell? Oh, that's why. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, okay. Alright. I just want to talk to the master of effing horses. Let's do that. Let's actually get some stuff done. Yeah, I don't know where the logging stand is. Apparently I had a quest for it at some point. No idea. I see the rift in the distance, but I don't care.
This must be the Horsemaster.
Well, at least you didn't say the Horse Master. It's a giant effing question mark here. What is it? Deft hands, fine tools. Okay. Let me guess, you can buy that perk for 99 cents at the BioWare store.
We should look around.
What?
You'll
Excuse
be
me?
wanting to speak with my husband.
Yeah, okay. Totally stealing your outfit, lady.
So you're the Inquisition, eh?
The
Here you trying to bring order
Inquisition.
back. It's high time someone did. Never thought it'd be a mage, though. Redcliffe's had enough trouble with magic already. Name's Dennett. I served Arleman for 30 years as Horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
And you haven't helped? You need to help us. Let me be diplomatic. This guy looks like he can wipe the floor with me if he had to. Look at that Mr. Clean Head.
It is. Can you help us?
Not at the moment. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
You got a problem with me? You assume we have the time.
I'm sure the Inquisition has plenty of time to win the confidence of a retired stable hand.
Yes, and then this retired stable hand will get you some real horses instead of the crowbait you've got now. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need.
Oh,
Until
God.
then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow-neck they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden Forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
Okay. Ooh, I'll get my horse. Do, 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 do. What is this? Apparently. Ah ha ha! One of those rare vintages. Norwegian liquor. Yeah, okay, I don't care. Very nice. Anything up here? So, you know, I got to loot. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 1. Yeah. They say coin never sleeps, but anyone who's walked in the patrol of Hightown Market at midnight might disagree. Okay. Can't speak straight, so probably shouldn't be doing this. The pickpockets and confidence men head to the taverns at dusk. The dwarven businessmen and nobles go back to their tiny places to fret over the ways they got cheated, and the market falls silent. Donin Brenakovic knew every angle of the market with his eyes closed. 20 years of patrols had etched it into him, and so that he had walked that beat even in his dreams. The recruit, Jalen, was another story. Alright, as much as I would love to read this right now, I don't know. The ring of steel, striking stone tone, told Donnan that the kid had stumbled into a column again. His new armor would be full of dents by sunrise. Nice. Torches would make this easier. The sound of Jalen hauling himself off the pavement was like a tinker's cart crashing. Torches make you night blind. You'll adjust. Yeah, that's true. Down across the square to help the kid to his feet. A breeze scurried across the plaza, sending the banners and pennants shivering and carrying the old familiar scent. Donners stopped in his tracks. Something's wrong. His voice was low, warning. He peered into the dark, up at the mezzanine just above them. Follow me. Be ready for trouble. Okay. The two guards climbed the dark stairs, and there, in a puddle of shadow, found the body. Gold-trimmed satin glittered through the blood. Get the captain, Donnan sighed. We've got a dead magistrate. Doo-doo-doo. And they all ran away. Very nice. Okay, Free March's banner. What hell's that gonna do for me? Really?
Good to see you, Inquisition.
Yeah, stop calling me that.
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad. They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
Tell me about the
How
wolves.
are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after livestock, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like darkspawn during the Blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Adios, muchacha.
Good day to you.
Deal with the wolves, okay? Mount the horse at the stables. Where the hell's a frickin' horse? Are you my horse? Oh, I can talk to this guy.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
Oh, girl, sorry. Alright, we're just gonna be all badass and look at each other out of the corner of our eyes. Corners of our eyes. Explain these
What
races.
kind of racing are you talking about?
I set up a course over there with stakes in the ground. It's too narrow to race directly, so I time it with a sandglass. You try to ride the course before I call time.
Oh, come on. No, I don't want to do a fucking horse race. Are you kidding me?
I'll try one of your courses.
Wonderful. Get your horse and I'll set up the stakes. You make time, I'll throw in some of the dress money Father gave me. Consider it a donation to the Inquisition.
Dress money? What the f... Oh, I thought it said shoot the horse. Oh, good lord. So what happens to my party when I magically mount this horse? Aha! Press LS to gallop, press B to dismount. To summon your mount, press LB to open the radio. Okay. Okay. Whoa! Oh god. The race is on. Oh, Jesus, no! Oh my god. Seriously, a checkpoint race and I have no idea where to go. It's a goddamn checkpoint. You know, I don't really care. This horse sucks. Set the horse on fire. Where is this? Ah, come on, where'd you go? Ah, I see. Summon the horse from there. Where's this lady? Okay.
The last course is still set, if you'd like to try again.
I really don't want to try again. Run, you... Oh my god. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. The hell is the end? Oh my god. Whoa, speed lines. I seriously, I don't understand. I don't really care. I mean, wasn't I supposed to be stopping friggin' Great Evil?
Set, if you'd like to try again.
Okay, but I don't understand.
The course is ready, whenever you are.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna mount the horse. Okay, so follow... I missed one. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, yeah, I give up. This thing is dumb.
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got any hope of defending themselves. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more weapons for the next attack.
You said you had a way to help the refugees.
I do. There are too many hills in these parts, good places for raiders and bandits to gather. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Farewell.
Yay, more shit to do. This is not fun. I don't know if I'm wrong to be mad about this, but this is just not fun. Yeah, okay. Another one of those. Farmland security. Just... I did the horses, so now I have a horse. That's great. A letter found. Search the river. No, I think it's time to go back to the world map. World map. Yeah. Time to go back to Haven. This is really pissing me off. Now I realize this might not be so entertaining hearing me complain about this. It's probably just because I'm tired and grumpy and I want Dragon Age, but this does not feel like Dragon Age. First one was Dragon Age, obviously. This feels like a ton of frickin' busy work that just endlessly piles up to a point where you just feel like, well, I'm the kind of person that I feel like I have to complete everything if a task is given to me, so it's just, when you pile it on, it just makes it feel like work. Like, someone forgot the balance of, tell a story, give things to do, and tell a story, but like these are they're just giving tons of stuff to do.
Do you need something?
Tell me about Seekers.
Can you tell me more about the Seekers?
The Seekers of Truth were born from the original Inquisition long ago, when it united with the Chantry. Seekers stood above the Templars, watching over them but also investigating magical events they couldn't handle. We were meant to be incorruptible, above reproach. How seldom does reality match the ideal?
What are Seekers?
What are Seekers, exactly?
Those who know anything of us think we are Templars. We do not use lyrium, however. Our abilities are different, as was our original purpose. We disciplined the Templars and were accountable only to the Divine. And not even her, truthfully.
So you led the Templars? Those... And who watched you? They did a bad job.
So nobody ever watched over the Seekers?
It was the Divine's duty, but she could only do so much when the truth was hidden from her. The Templars have always feared us. When a Seeker arrived at a circle, they knew trouble was afoot. That kind of power is troubling. You begin to think you are the only one who can solve the world's problems. If you don't see a problem, it doesn't exist. If someone insists it does, they are the blind ones.
Enough talk. How do you become a Seeker? Why did the Seekers rebel? I'm curious, yeah. What abilities do you have?
You mentioned that Seekers have different abilities than Templars.
Entirely. A Templar's abilities come from lyrium and are designed to hunt mages. Ours come from ritual and many years of dedicated training. We cannot be possessed by demons and are immune to mind control. Useful considering our role. Seekers can gain other gifts, though that depends on the individual.
What are your gifts?
What kind of gifts do you have?
I can set the lyrium within a person's blood aflame. Both mages and Templars bend before my will. Some Seekers use it to interrogate, others simply to paralyze.
Like, you don't have that ability.
Use it to kill. That particular gift is considered rare.
Okay.
Why did your order turn against the Chantry?
We originally united with the Chantry through a treaty that stated they would keep mages under control. It was felt Most Holy had tacitly allowed the Circle of Magi to vote on its independence, thus breaking the treaty. The Seekers saw themselves as justified, and they led the Templars into a war of righteousness.
Hmm.
You sound like you disagree.
We knew what was happening at Kirkwall, where the Mage Rebellion began. We looked into reports of Knight Commander Meredith's harsh treatment of her charges years earlier. But we found so many shocking cases of magical corruption, it was decided her actions were justified. If we'd been there when it happened, if we'd looked harder at the root causes...
You care deeply about it. Mages should be free. It was inevitable. Or I agree with you. Yeah, it could have been a powder keg.
You seem to care a great deal about it.
Too much, if you ask the rest of my order. When faced with a problem, the Seekers would close ranks and crush it. We would find an answer, but only once we felt we weren't being coerced. The moment the mages voted for independence, our response was predictable. It was difficult to watch.
How does someone become a Seeker?
Most Seekers begin training in their youth. I was much older, an exception due to my noble birth. We train rigorously for years. Our bodies and minds must be elastic to undergo the vigil, and most fail even then.
Vigil.
Is the Vigil some kind of initiation?
It is the rite every Seeker must go through in order to summon their gifts. A full year of fasting, prayer, and separation from all distractions, including other people. We empty ourselves of all emotion, focusing only on the purity of our devotion. And the moment it finally ends, it's wonderful. Faith realized. I cannot put it into words.
Was it some kind of magic?
I don't fully understand it, to be honest. If the vigil was not so arduous, I'd say more should attempt it. What if mages never needed to fear possession by demons? I'm told it is impossible, however. I suppose I'll never know the truth of it now.
I've no more questions.
But no approval, disapproval.
We'll need some of your cloth for bandages.
Sell, sell, sell. Yeah, not using that. Okay, so I can keep the jagged battle axe and get rid of this. And yet another shard shield. The Canary battle axe. Don't need that. Great axe, great axe. Hunting longbow. I don't think I have anybody for that, but what level is that? Level 5. Yeah, I can get rid of this. Canary buckler. No. Nope, not good. Army dirk. No. No. Recruits dirk. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, don't need this either. Ooh, that I actually do. Okay. Yeah, got $3 grand, nice. What can I buy? That's fairly lame. Fairly lame indeed.
And how much is Mother Giselle willing to offer?
Can you really put a price on the love?
I could dismantle the pommel, so let me take that back. Take that back. Varric, my man.
Need something?
Tell me about red lyrium.
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own.
I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. I've had a few alchemists studying it in Kirkwall, in shifts.
That's actually really interesting. Do you have a piece of it?
Why do you have red lyrium?
My brother kept a sliver when he sold it. I'm pretty sure he held on to it because it was already talking to him. That little shard drove him mad. I had him taken to a sanitarium and eventually found the fragment in his house. We brought the shit to the surface, Bartrand and I. I wanted to find out if there was a way to shut it up. So far, it looks like the answer is no.
If red lyrium is as dangerous as you say, why do you keep it?
I've heard that shit singing to me. I know better than anyone how bad it is. In Orzammar, miners keep regular, non-crazy raw lyrium in special lead-lined containers. Actually, it's a huge secret how they're constructed. Keeps surface folk from horning in on the lyrium trade. I pulled a lot of strings and got a smith to build me 4 of them nested inside each other. Nobody gets to study it up close for more than an hour, and they have to wait a week between shifts.
That's smart.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Thanks, buddy.
Apothecary Adon
Can I help
can
you
have
with
those
something?
supplies for you by tomorrow, Quartermaster.
What? Yeah, alright, we already spoke to you, never mind.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Spoke to... Who the hell Oh, right.
How do you think they'll... Did you need something?
You are... Any updates? Here we go.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
You seem to know a great many people.
I have made friends, and on occasion enemies. It's unavoidable.
You really don't have anything interesting to tell me. Did you know Hawk? You met the hero of Ferelden?
You have a history with the warden who ended the Blight, don't you?
We were in love. Even in the midst of all the chaos, I was happy. Truly happy.
It remembered.
I'm sorry. I'd rather not talk about this.
Did you know my cock? Ha ha ha.
Did you know the champion?
We spoke a few times. I seldom left the Chantry, and we never became more than casual acquaintances. I saw more of the Hog twins. Bethany in particular. She would spend time in meditation at the Chantry, and she seemed to like my stories. The other one, the young man, he was a little surly. I did encounter the champion again later in Kirkwall. Those were terrible times.
Was this when the Chantry was destroyed?
No, that happened later. But even then, the news coming out of Kirkwall was disheartening. There were some in Val Royeaux who wanted the Divine to declare an exalted march on Kirkwall. Justina sent me there to see if that could be avoided, to gather evidence to calm those agitating for war. I guess it didn't matter in the end.
Guess we'll talk later.
We can continue this conversation later.
You know where I am.
Shut up, baby, I know it. Alright, spoke to him. Oh, yes.
I will keep the peace while you and the others appeal to the Chantry in Val Royeaux.
Better ready yourself for the blame. You will be rightly assigned.
Yeah, I think it's time to go there. 'Cause honestly, I've had it with the side quest BS. And I like side quests. Some side quests. I gotta talk to my peeps here.
Greetings.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
The wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Caelan's forces.
Ah, so this is like in case you have never played the previous games.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Caelan fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
Those are demon names.
You're saying that you became friends with pride and desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, the Chantry declares that spirits are not truly people. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
Need a body to be real. I'm not arguing that spirits lack free will. Fine.
I hadn't thought about it that way, but I see your point.
Thank you. Few are willing to entertain such a notion.
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Sounds dangerous.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
He woke up.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, The Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
Is that why you're here?
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If our enemies destroy the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade. Ah, Inquisitor, that is why I joined, not why I stayed.
Well, it's not the worst reason I've heard to go out and enjoy life.
Oh, come on.
I'm glad to hear it.
You were so sensitive, Solus.
I have enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train your will to control magic and withstand possession. Your indomitable focus is an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
I enjoyed this discussion, Solus.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
You're gonna be my buddy, Solus. You'll see. You're gonna be BFFs. No, that doesn't sound creepy at all.
Let me know if you need anything.
I suppose I could power up the healing potion a little. Research. Oh, okay. Increase healing 1. Nice. Can I research? Yeah, I'm missing all this stuff. Increase healing. Wait, what's it currently at? Oh, buy 3. Okay. Well, I'll buy it.
Thank you for hurrying with the potions.
Thank you for being a friend. Do 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 do. Sorry, man. I am really losing it right now. Gonna summon the War Council shortly, but first.
Apothecary Adon will have more poultices for the injured as soon as possible, Revered Mother.
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
If you're not using the
Ooh, wait, I have stuff to turn in, don't I? Bowstrings removed, okay. Didn't realize that was, yeah, okay. What, no power?
Hello? Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I really don't want to talk to you,
I'll
actually.
speak with you later.
Travel safely.
You, however. Come here, lady.
What may I do for you?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
None in particular. Our guests are well pleased with what they've seen.
That's all you got? I want to talk about you, lady. Tell me about yourself. How did you meet Liliana?
How do you and Liliana know each other?
We moved through similar circles in Norlay. I believe we actually met in Val Royeaux. Liliana was quite an accomplished player of the game by then.
The game.
What exactly do you mean when you say the game?
Forgive me. The game refers to the slow duels of influence among the noble and powerful of Orlais. It's a rather light-hearted name for the matter, but Orlesians are fond of playful touches.
Lady, you're really not telling me much here.
Tell me how you came to work for the Inquisition again.
I'd been considering leaving my post in Antiva for a new challenge when Liliana recruited me. There's such unrest in Thedas, and the Inquisition seems a promising method to stop it. It's to everyone's benefit if we prevent the Mage-Templar conflict from spreading further.
Is order why you signed on?
So, was it the prospect of stability that drew you here?
The full impact of the Mage Rebellion has yet to be felt. And that was before.
I do not know how to crack her shell.
The violence must be curbed before we see it turn to full-scale war.
Perhaps it's... Violence must be curbed before we see it turn to full-scale war. Yeah, it is in our fight.
I can only imagine the bloodshed if it escalates further.
I'm afraid history holds many examples of what will happen if it does.
Okay, I think that's enough for you.
Speak later.
Another time.
Assemble your crew. I love that candle holder. Well, first off, I need to collect my stuff, which I didn't do. Okay. Before I do that, there was the... that's actually funny. Is there more to do here? No. Alright, there was... Scout the hinterlands, yes. There was gather coin. 57! Oh, who would be the best at this? Well, obviously Josephine. Go, Josephine.
At your service.
Go get me some money. I have a lot of power, so... Not participating in this mission. Okay, I suppose I can do that. Is that gonna warp me there? New area unlocked, okay. No, not now. Alright, that's great. Let's go to Orlais, because we really need to go to Valro. Alright, so there's this thing for the shards. Recommended level, 4 to 7. Well, that would be me.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion. And we
God, I wish I didn't do this right now. I need to go to bed.
Let's ask him.
This is a terrible plan. Why am I wearing my... Oh, God. Oh, this may not actually help.
You want me to walk into a pit of vipers, and you ask me that?
They're not vipers just because they like to hiss.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Oh boy, yeah. Okay. The Forbidden Oasis. I met Bayard and Valve. Yeah, I'm not reading all this right now. Plus, there's all this other stuff. The Storm Coast. Moving the main story forward. Finally. Got tired of all this side BS. Carrying my shadow jug.
He still mourns.
Just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me,
It's
Varys.
because we smell like dog.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market.
Okay, the Inquisition.
I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
How are you not tripping over that sword, Cassandra?
They wish to protect...
Actually, let me save, because I haven't saved in a long-ass time.
Turn to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be fun. There's stuff to get here? Seriously? Oh, God. Okay, yeah. Alright, not one for flavor texting right now. I kind of want to get to the action here. Tell a story. And walk into a wall while I'm paying attention to the chat. Sorry.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition is here, along with the Herald of Andraste.
That's the mage they say killed the Divine?
Let him pass. The Inquisition is the Templars' problem, and they'll fix it.
Your headpiece? Your headpiece is ridiculous. All of you. Don't you know fine hairdware when you see it? Oh, do I need to talk to you? Yeah.
This Inquisition is heresy. You will not look on my doubt.
I didn't ask for your opinion.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no mage in our hour of need.
Bitch, why would I even come here if I didn't have a real reason? Let us talk peacefully. I never claimed to be. Stop this now. We have a great enemy. A real enemy. Yeah. Just keep denying this crap.
I make no such claim. I wasn't sent here by Andraste or the Maker. I am simply trying to close the breach. It threatens us all.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
Stop the madness.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Oh! Did not see that coming.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Save me the trouble. Not here for us then. I won't go the badass route.
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition? As if there were any reason to.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet, you should be ashamed.
For
You should
shame.
all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Help us close the breach. Templar, join as Cullen did. Then why are you here? Yeah, I'm not going to be so naive.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches. I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord,
Ha 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 ha!
what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out, boys.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
How well do you know this guy?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given
Oh
to
no, I
ambition
see
or
stuttering. That's not good.
grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Doesn't look like we'll be getting the Templars to help us after all.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Okay. Return to Haven's Chantry. Oh, that was fucking pointless.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
That's the plan.
We're going to give it a try, at least.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry's useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen,
Bitch asses.
your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
Yeah, always defer. If you want them to, act. If you want to get them on your side, you need to actually make them feel like they're part of the team and not just taking your orders. So, Cassandra.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, he is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Alright, go to Haven. Go to Haven!
We need good people.
Agent acquired. Nice.
But it will be nice to see. Thank you.
Yay, we won't starve now. Excellent. And there's a merchant here. Remember. I gotta see this.
Victory must please you greatly, Sika Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Why do you care? A victim of fate. I don't like that either. Someone who can help. I'm not a total dick, so...
Someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
Now we can ask her stuff. What do you believe about me? Do I really care what this woman has to say? I don't know. Alright.
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
I am a man.
Her Holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
Where have all the Templars gone?
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker?
Yeah, I apologize for the stuttering. I'm not sure if that's actually... There's something up on my network connection. What will the Chantry do now?
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can. And leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
Do I want to ask more? Not. How many Templars rebelled? How are your people reacting? This just happened!
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
How are people responding to all of this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn Her Holiness. The people look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through this. Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
You could still
It's
help
not
us.
too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
Enough of talking to your ass.
They left us.
I am gonna stop the stream here, guys. Looks like I didn't notice the stuttering problem. So hopefully it didn't affect things too much. I saw some people join. Thank you for joining. Do appreciate it. And you can catch this on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, also known as Likes the Bacon. So you can find me there. I basically post this stuff on there for posterity. And I'll try and do this again this week. I actually moved the story forward, so I think I'm going to stop doing so much side BS and actually just try and move the story forward. So, have a good one, and take care.